Okay, let's see if I can get off a quick video before I've got to check out of the campground. Finish my cappuccino and have a chat with you all. So today is my first video of Gut Instincts YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'm sure they will only get better and maybe sometimes get worse. But I feel really inspired and motivated today. I'm wearing my spiritual gangster shirt, and I want to talk today about the number one thing you can do to make a change in your life, and that is to take 100% responsibility for it. Now, I know that sounds crazy. You probably have all sorts of things popping into your head right now that you feel that you have no responsibility or control over. Control and responsibility are two different things. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your relationship. Maybe it's your boss at work, traffic, like all these things that I don't feel responsible for. We will get to what responsibility really is in future videos. But for the short answer, it's respondability. It is your ability to respond. And you absolutely want 100% of that. Otherwise, you've got your happiness and your goals and your peace sitting in somebody else's hands. And they will drop it every time. Taking responsibility is putting yourself where you should be in charge of your life. It's like an iceberg. So most people go around in life on autopilot. They're very unconscious of what they do. Just like an iceberg, there's that little tip that shows from the water, but the majority of it is under the water. You can't even see it. That's literally your unconscious. That's what's driving it. That's what's anchoring you when you feel stuck. That's that big chunk of that iceberg in your unconscious. That's where you're stuck. That's where your default patterns live. That's where your trauma that you haven't dealt with lives. That's where your grief is stored. That's where all your childhood conditioning and society's reinforcement of it all lives in the base of that iceberg. That's why when you try to deal with it at the top, you might get a little bit of change. You might chisel at it a little bit, right? But in the end, it is still being driven by this thing that you can feel, you can see the evidence of in your life, but you can't get to because you're not going under the surface. And you're at the tip of your iceberg and you're looking around at other people's tip of icebergs. But really, it's all under the surface. That's what's going on. My favorite quote about this is from Carl Jung, who says, "Until the unconscious is made conscious, it will continue to rule your life, and you will call it fate." Right? You'll say things like, well, that's just the luck. You'll compare yourself to others. You'll be like, I don't know, it works out for them. It doesn't work out for me. You'll say one of my least favorite things, which is don't jinx it, so that anytime something good happens, you don't want to talk about it because, oh my God, something's going to take it away. What is this something? What is this other massive power that is running your life? Like, if it's not you, then who? Right? Your boss is running your life? The person's speed in the car in front of you is dictating your emotional state? Your children? Your dog? Like, is that really what you want? Do you want to have all of your markers out there? And they all decide what you do, and you're just like, what? This, like, pawn on this chessboard? And you just move and go as far as other things let you go? I don't think that's what you want. That's not what I wanted. I'm Jennifer Juniper. I'm a mindset coach, and I focus on transformation brought about by tapping into your inner authority and wisdom. I love intuition. Gut instincts has always served me well. My gut has never steered me wrong. Within each of us, we have an inner GPS. It is guiding us. It is rerouting us. But we have to find our true north. or we're just going to spin, that compass is going to spin like a drunken Roomba, and you're never going to know. Once you start training your mind, once you take full responsibility for your life, that is the number one step where everything is going to change. Again, the alternative to that is you are a victim. There's really no gray area here. It's like pregnancy. Like you are or you aren't. You're in charge of your life or something else is, right? There's no like, well, sometimes, well, middle. First step, take 100% responsibility for your life. If you're a victim, what can you do? What power do you have? Victims are waiting for someone or something else to change. Is that really what you want? I don't think that's really what you want. I think you want that power back for yourself. And we'll get to all of the discourse on it, but I like to remember that Viktor Frankl wrote Man's Search for Meaning, a pivotal, impactful, life-altering book for millions, while he was in Auschwitz, in a Nazi concentration camp. So whatever we've got going on in our life, I think we can surmount it. I think we can find the goodness. And here's one thing I'm going to give you, another gem. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Ask, what's the opportunity here? What does this falling apart or not working out the way I planned, what does this make possible for me? So I'll tell you, as someone who's been in the transformational space for 40 years, that is the question that changes everything. Why is this happening to me is a victim stance, and it will make you stay stuck. What is this trying to teach me? Oh, baby. That's how you move. That's how you groove. That's how you start seeing opportunities and elevations that you don't have access to when you are a victim. That simple question is a game changer right there. And if you study other people who are inspirational, because your environment is so important, your inner environment, like what are you feeding your mind? Anyone who's been successful or overcome an amazing obstacle, like I did, I healed my Crohn's disease 30 some years ago. I know you're not supposed to be able to do that, but I did it anyway by using that technique of what is this trying to teach me? And if you trace anyone's success or amazing achievement or overcoming some impossible obstacle, it will be that. Everyone goes into the driver's seat of their life and says, what is this here to show me? Because it's going to grow me. It's going to show me and it's going to grow me. And it's not for the faint of heart. So if you're looking to stay stuck and be reinforced in what's all wrong in your life and ain't the world awful, this is not the channel for you. But if you are ready to level up your life, if you are ready to see what really is driving your life, if you want to take it off of autopilot and the walking around just sort of numbing out to things, and you want to really get to the inner mechanism that drives your life, oh, you are in the right spot, my friend. We're going to get to it, and we're going to keep getting to it. But for right now, I want you to know that you have somebody here in your corner. That is me. I have done many impossible things, and I plan to continue doing that. I'm 57 years old. I have tried and tested what I'm telling you through many, many things, and it works. And it works every time. Stick around. Hit subscribe. I would love to see you again. Leave me a comment. I'm going to read them all, and we're going to get to know each other, and amazing things are going to happen. Stay tuned.